build my gallows and build them high. Makes a long time climbing before I die.
Hello and welcome to Short Bangers. I'm Matty.
Good morning, I'm Colin. Good Friday. Good morning, Friday. Good Friday morning, whatever. I realise I have to change that because it's not Good Friday.
It's not Good Friday, no.
Like another 9 months till then.
Aye. You a fan of Easter?
Massive fan of Easter. Love it. The long weekend is what I like about it. Like I'm not religious in any way. I'm the opposite religious, in fact.
Chocolate and long weekends the best thing
I
about Easter.
tell you what though, right? And now I've got people in my family that are religious, so if anybody's listening, no offence, right? However, I watched that Sixth Commandment. You watched that?
Oh, aye, it was good, eh?
It's really good, right? It's a true story in that. But I said to my wife when we were watching it, I says, if I ever take up the game, con mannery in that, I'm definitely going to hit somebody religious. They're the easiest. Because they're the most gullible.
Yeah.
I think.
Well.
And I think that evidence, my actual factual evidence, is that programme.
That was a weird thing. I think the thing that weirded me out the most was that the fact the boy was quite happy to be like, I'm just going to get off with this pensioner. And then I was marrying him. That's all right. And the other boy, going, probably shouldn't do that. That's like a bit weird.
Oh, his mate?
Aye.
It was all the, and this, we're going to say spoiler alert, but actually it's not even finished properly. It's on the iPlayer, I think, for everybody, but it's not even finished properly. But it's a true story. You can look at it yourself. It's not fucking made up. But the actual, it was the way like he walked about, and like as if like, oh, I've done nothing wrong. Morning, thanks for that. Thanks to the police for keeping the door open for about that.
You got a book?
It's fucking wild, eh? Like you're just absolutely no emotion, which got me and the wife talking about what's the difference between a psychopath and a sociopath?
I don't know.
No. Actually, it's really hard to tell. Even if you Google it, you go and you go,
well, because a sociopath
not having emotion and
just
feelings
kill
or
people.
empathy in that.
Like a psychopath would have the murderous tendencies, and a sociopath wouldn't. Would that be it?
Well, I'm not sure if it's as simple as that, but I think that would be partly it.
Yes, I'm looking up just now.
You on ChatGPT or?
No, just on normal.
On Google.
Okay, all right. It's vague.
Just give me one line on it. That's what I mean.
Vague, right? So the first answer is doctors don't officially diagnose people as psychopaths or sociopaths. They use a different term instead, antisocial personality disorder. And some experts do use psychopathy to describe certain behaviours that can be part of ASPD and sociopathy. Sociopathy?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
To mean the same thing as ASPD. So I'm not really any of the wiser. Sounds like it's more or less the same thing, Colin.
Sounds like you've probably nailed it closer than the doctors have. So that's why people come here and listen.
Aye, that's it. We're no experts. We didn't pretend to be, but 99.9% of the time.
Or 99.999% sure that the difference between a psychopath and a sociopath is in the murder.
Aye,
the murder part.
The murdery bit. Aye. If you're a psychopath or a sociopath, we never said that. We're not taking the piss at you. Sorry, it's somebody. It's another one we're talking about. Don't come looking for us.
I'm not so bothered about the sociopaths. It's more the psychopaths I'm worried about because they're the murdery ones.
I had to be a pain in the arse. Like, do you know, if they started stalking you, you're still going to be like worried about it.
I think they would stalk you. I think they would try and like marry you and that. Based on what I've seen on the telly.
Well, that's true. I'm already married though.
Oh, well, wait till you're probably maybe stalk you until you're not married anymore.
Well,
and then try and get in your lonely books.
Or I might need a safe word already. So we'll agree something calling offline.
Or maybe you're already married.
Right. Fattest Prickus. His topic is soldiers. How do soldiers know they're ready and presentable for the day if they're all camouflaged up and can't see themselves in the mirror?
It's a fair question. I think it's the polish in their shoes because they make the polish them that much. It's like a mirror, eh? It's like what they do.
Is that a giveaway?
Aye. I don't know how that impacts them. Kind of through it in the sun and that, and hiding in a bush or whatever it's to do. You know what I mean? And the sun hits the shiny shoe. That would surely reflect, and then the enemy go,
Yeah.
they're in the trees.
Why do they not colour their shoes in then?
Because they've got to shine them, or the sergeant major guy that comes round shouting at them all tells them to clean the shoes.
But I'll get found, sir. I can't clean them.
Again! All that stuff that they do.
Can't understand why everyone keeps fucking getting shot. Some fucking Raj's obsession with having clean shoes.
But that's funny. Like, you ever watched the SAS? What's it called? 2 Days Wins.
I've seen it.
I like it. Like, I watch it every year. It's the same every year, and I can sit and watch it and go, "Oh, Carol, that's this bit when they do fucking XYZ," because you know they've got to jump off a fucking thing backwards, or they've got to abseil over whatever, or between two cliffs, or this is the bit when they get questioned and that. And that's where I don't know how I'm going to this, but that's where I struggle with it, right? Because they get to the end. Now, if you were fit enough to get through all the punishment runs and that they make them do, and you're demental, because it's all about up here, eh? All that running. You can be fit, but it's all about your brain not telling you to stop. That's the fact. It doesn't matter. You get past that stage, it's not about fitness, it's about your brain. But they get to the end bit, and it's when they get put in they get captured, and then they get like they put fucking headphones on them and baby noises in the ears, and then they get questioned of somebody that's bawling and shouting at them and that and trying to get them there. And I always just think there's folk like quit at that stage, and you think, right, you've got to the very fucking end. Right, if you get past this, they've got to make you they won their fucking 5K run, and you've got to win it. Right? And I didn't ever understand how they treat it so seriously, because my brain would be telling me
they're not going to kill me.
This is all about that.
Yes.
I don't know how they dupe them into that. I don't know if they hypnotise them or something, or if it's just that they've been caught up in this whole thing, and we only see an hour a week in the telly, and it's maybe been fucking 48 hours sleep deprived, or how it is they do it. But I sit and go, why would you do that? Like, why? Like, they're just playing that fucking noise, and you can. It's not an infinite. Like, it ends tomorrow, son.
Yeah.
Film it.
I think you're spot on after that as well. It must be like they get that kind of just caught up in it. They sort of they struggle to separate what they're doing with reality and stop rationalising it. Because I'm like that as well. Like, they're not actually going to fucking torture you. Yeah. They're not going to cut your fucking finger off, or they're not going to.
It's like, because there's like, we're going to stick you in a fucking boat. So they'll take them outside, right, and they'll put them in a, like, effectively bury you alive. We're going to bury you alive. No. On Channel 4. I'm watching it. Like, nobody's dying here. Why are you panicking? Like, don't you panic? That soil isn't coming in, really. It's just the noise of the soil.
There's a mutual ex-colleague of ours that went on SAS. Are you tough enough?
All right.
To go out to like fucking Dubai or somewhere like this. Last of the day, they weren't tough enough. Like,
was that for the TV? Like, the one I'm talking about, I called it Who Dares Wins. Is it called Are You Tough Enough?
It was SAS. Are You Tough Enough? Because I think we quickly deduced that they weren't tough enough.
So I know him as well, or her?
Yes, I'll tell you after we've finished. It was, I was like, fuck that. It all looks like a hassle to me. Like it's fun to watch. Fun to watch it, but it's in terms of like the list of things that I would want to do in my life. It's not even in the top million, I think.
No, I didn't quite. I watch it and I do like watching it, and I read some of the books years ago and all that, and I was quite interested in it, but I just could never see myself doing it. And I watch it, and even though now I do a bit of running and that, I shouldn't be up for that at all. Like, I just like running on the sand with the big fucking heavy bags and making you carry, and then the single folk out for leadership challenges and all that, and you're like, oh, come on, mate, like, Right, I don't know what the like. So I set myself a wee challenge this year, right? I'm in August. I'm going to try and do a 5K every day in August. Right? I'm not doing
Right.
it for sponsorship. I'm just doing it for myself. That's just a 5K a day. That's no it's like
Yeah.
half an hour or whatever a day. So it's no anything. I don't know where in your mind you would go. I'm going to enter a TV program to get my cunt kicked in and
Have somebody
ran.
shout at me.
You in the boxing and that because it's like, and that I suppose that's the point, eh? Because even the boxing, right? They maybe go, "Well, you're a big guy, right? So we'll put you either with a big guy and you're going to get your fucking head knocked off, or put you with that wee lassie over there." And you're thinking, "Can you fucking have?" Because that's how you've been brought up.
Yep.
But you get mapped in. If I didn't just walk over and smash the wee fucking 8 stone lassie, I'm fucking binned, eh? It's like it's proper fucking
Aye.
plays with your mind. So I suppose there's aye.
Nah.
It's a good programme anyway.
Not for
But it's
me.
maybe too many series now.
I kind of guy one time came into work right when I worked at HSBC, camouflage trousers and top and a high vis jacket. So fucking
It's
you need to make up your
contradiction.
mind, eh?
It's a walking contradiction.
Fucking hell.
What camouflage was it? Was it the traditional camouflage
Oh
or
aye,
was it
aye. It wasn't the
wasn't it
urban.
no.
Nah. It was the green and brown. And the guy was never no military leanings at all. I've got a few stories about that boy, but anyway, no for here. Sean said toast and dugs is the topic. Cheese beano covers both beans on toast and cheese on toast. That's all. Referring back to cheese on toast debate last week.
I heard that. Listen to that.
All the important topics covered. And how many handbag dugs would it take to maul John, including teeth? Sorry, John. Says, I kind of think John needs to be here to answer that one, but
keep it on my back.
how many do you think it would take to maul you, Colin? Like how long do you think you could fight off a pack of handbag dogs?
And is this the ones you carry?
Aye, that could fit in, say, like an elderly lady's handbag.
So how many? How many would it take, or how many would I fight off?
Well, how many do you think it would take before they overwhelmed you? I suppose that's
it's double figures. Double figures. Going to go 15.
15. Good answer.
It's definitely more than 10. Because of me, you would be able to punch them off in that, but then it's got to get a point where you've just not got enough feet and hands to do that.
Or they're biting you somewhere where that takes away your focus. Which I think we came on to last week as well with dogs biting it. I can't remember. It was John's dog biting his todger off.
Aye, I mean, come in the shower.
I think we did talk about that.
Yeah,
150k on Hanlon Hill. Question is 10-ton toolies. Peri peri chips, Galatasaray pies, and flumps. You stay perfectly fit and healthy, but your Sir John Barboli's increase 500%. Are you in or out?
It's appealing, isn't it?
Can I tell you you think about your answer? He quoted a tweet, right, which was from the QI Twitter account. During World War II, nutritionists Elsie Widdowson and Robert McCants meticulously researched a protein-poor diet that allowed you to eat as much potato, veg, and wholemeal bread as you wanted. The volunteers stayed fit and healthy, but their poos got bigger by 250%.
I could be quite sore though, eh?
Well, see, I thought about this. I think it depends on whether, like, if they got fatter by that much, yes.
Yeah, or
but
longer.
If it was like plasticine, like you could roll out a sausage and plasticine just gets long and thin.
Yeah.
That's still going to be any more hassle than like that's one that comes in now. Just would take a bit longer to pass it, I think. If it was wider, though, you're in trouble. Like that would be horrible.
Yeah. A bit like a big fucking fireman's hose, eh? Like a big hoop.
Aye. We watched what was the film? Babylon. It's on I think Sky Movies now. It's got Brad Pitt in it. and in the opening scene for that, you see an elephant shitting, but it's for like the inside. The initial shot is for like the inside of the elephant's arse, which is quite rank.
Mm.
Aye.
So it sold me on that film. Like I'm
Ah,
going to
well.
sign up to Sky Movies right now.
It's a good film, 3 hours though. There's a tendency to make films fucking epic these days, and
but you know what though, right? You say that, and that is like a thing for me. The long film because I would fall asleep, which is why I've not seen a lot of films because I generally stop putting them on because I fall asleep.
Yep.
But I actually read an article in one of the papers this week because they're talking about all the hype of the two films that are out now and how folk were doing the double headers and that. And they're saying kids return to the cinema and all that, blah blah blah. And the comparison they drew was like we all got drawn into 40-hour box sets. And it's true, eh? Like we know watch a film because it's 2 hours, 2 and 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours, whatever. But we'll stick fucking 24 on 24 episodes.
Yeah, that's true. But you take a wee break in between them, and that's the problem. Like a film, you feel like you've got to watch it from start to finish in a winner.
I've not seen any films yet. My daughters are all going to see Barbie. One was the other day, one's away on the weekend, I think.
I think we're going this week. We'll see Oppenheimer first.
Oh, you've got it.
Aye. Quite looking forward to seeing that. I dare say we'll see Barbie as well. Just feel like it should if you're going to see one. We made the joke on Twitter about it was obviously the two big films come out and McDonald's did their Happy Meal range. And obviously the fucking shite bags chose Barbie. Right, we've got time for a couple more questions. Like Tom Wallace, topic is Sheena Easton. Do you think her record company would ever have the guts to re-release her big hit, My Baby Takes the Morning Train? I didn't ken the song. I had a look up at the lyrics to see if there was anything that sort of jumped out, and I think pretty much the thing about it is it's just about shagging.
All right.
But it's not particularly explicit. So I don't know if it had like a saucy video or something like this.
Some of the fucking songs that are out there, like, I mean, that wouldn't be, it's a wee bit saucy. Like, you hear some of the rappers in that songs that are out, and you're like, fucking hell.
Maybe it's to do with the train strikes. Now it's too political.
Oh, that was my initial when you said about the trains. Yeah, I heard you talking about, and I don't know what it was on. I was listening on the way to work. I think Taylor Swift.
Yes.
Oh, it would have been Tuesday morning, eh? When last week's shot
to Amy Cannaman. Yeah.
No, you and John.
All right.
Unless
spoke about it
shot bangers. Oh, did you?
Aye.
Oh, maybe it was her then. No, it doesn't fucking matter, right? It was on one of them. And you spoke about the Taylor Swift. She's a greedy cunt. Absolute greedy bastard.
That's my point.
I've been arguing with my daughters about this, right? Because the eldest one's going, with Carol, like with the wife, and tickets were like 100 and it wasn't as dear as your daughter's ones.
Aye.
But she was got luckier because it was all fucking luck of the draw.
Yeah.
Because she's denying that they had this dynamic pricing thing on, right? It's all to do with packages. She also tells me she's not even sold all the tickets yet because they're sitting at 600 quid. So folk aren't buying them. So she'll make reduce the prices and then folk will buy them and it's not even sold out yet. And it's like, but they created all this hype for weeks and weeks and weeks. Sign up to these mailing lists so you'll not get a ticket. She was shitting herself, she's not got to get a ticket. I'm like, and he'd paid that amount of money and I'm like, that's a fucking disgrace, right? That's a fucking joke that she's charging that. And I get that they didn't make money out of that. She's made loads of money. She's ripping the arse out of it. She's ripping the piss out of yous who are going to pay it.
Aye.
But the actual point you're telling you is, I said to her, like, I went to see Oasis a lot going there. I know we've mentioned the words, it's an old kind of like an old trope, we always talk about it. But the tickets were 25 quid for that.
Aye.
Right? And I said, how much do you think that's worth nowadays? She's like, well, it'll be worth more than that because I think 145 quid or what she paid. I think that's all right. That's what I expected to pay. And I'm going, the fuck do you expect to pay that? She's like, well, she's on for 3.5 hours. I think you mentioned that and your support acting. So it's like 6 years there, and I went, right, this is obviously Oasis. It was fucking 12 o'clock in the day to 10 o'clock at night, and there was like Cast and Ocean Coliseum, the bootleg Beatles, was it Doves, Black Grape, but they were all there. Right? I seen all of them. So like, I'm not getting your thing. And I actually went on and done the inflation calculator thing that you can do. Get the Bank of England inflation calculator. I put in August 96, 25 quid to today's date, £44 odds.
Right.
See, so 50 quid seems reasonable to me.
Aye.
Right. Fucking incredible. Absolute rip arse set. But the expectations now are that. And that's where, that's what I'm saying. Earlier on, we were talking about you being, you're never up or down. Like, it's always the same. It's like, but your expectations would get higher, is where I was going with. And that's what I'm thinking there. It's like,
they're turning it back now either. Like the next, because that becomes the norm. That's just what you pay, and that's
Harry Styles was the same. Taylor Swift's the same. That's how much we charge. It's fucking outrageous.
Yes.
But as you get like, you mentioned Paul Heaton, and he's just like fucking loaded or something. Eh? Like, he just gives his money away. He's a good cunt. He paid his NNE staff wages in lockdown and that as well. But was it, who was it? My wife's name? Was it The Cure? The Cure touring recently. Somebody, I can't remember who it was. I don't know if they even started a band. And they capped it at 40 quid. I went, name him 40 quid a ticket. Whereas these fuckers are on a race to being a billionaire.
Aye. And that was my...
It's just fucking greed.
When I got told that she's going to make $1 billion off of that tour, I was like, well, these tickets cheap for it. Aye. Yeah. Just fucking let folk afford to go and see you. Mm-hmm. Anyway, right, we're out of time. I think we've maybe finished on that rant twice in a row now. Aye.
Good. Well, I never got what I say.
Aye, that's good. Glad you had your input. Okay. Thanks very much for tuning in, folks. We will be back next time, and we will see you then.
Well, they trailed me down when I broke free. I drank all the whiskey in Tennessee. I don't drink water, no.